Welcome back to Judge It. We rip justice bare, unfair deals twist lives to dust. I'm your host today, dragging you deep. This case bends under broken promises. If you're new here now, strap in tight. It's a raw and bitter ride. Today we hit Hidden Tales. Episode 11 drops. The deal that broke unfolds grim. It's a story of trust. A plea goes sour. Law flips on its own word. A man takes a fall, a deal unravels, truth drowns in a rigged game. Did they bait him or just play dirty? Let's crack this open now. It's 2017 in Phoenix. A dry September night falls, streets bake with restless heat. Tony Ruiz, 26, a mechanic with scars, gets nabbed for a drug sting. Cops catch him mid-deal, 2 pounds of meth, plea out, they push fast. He's scared, no priors, less time, they swear, deals set for 3 years. Snitch Nate Hill, 31, flips 2. Tony small fry, he claims. Ever wonder how a handshake bends? Law pulls back, a man pays full price. Here's your hook, sharp. Tony's cuffed, September 5th. I'll talk, he nods with fear. Deals on the table. 3 years, testify. Cops lock it with a grin. Nate backs him up. Big fish swim free. He points higher up the chain. Phoenix PD nods fast. Please good, they bank on Tony's shaky word. A 2020 DOJ stat bites. 15% of deals flop. Tony's trust hangs on a thread. Did they break the pact or string him along, pinning him when it crashed? Picture Phoenix's sprawl now. Dust chokes the air. Tony's shop hums on Camelback. He's steady at work. $15 an hour flows. Fixes cars with worn hands. September 4th turns dark. Sting hits at 10. Cops swarm with, "You're done." Tony caves under lights. "I'll take it," he says. 3 years sound like grace. Nate's in the van. "Tony's low," he swears. PD seals it with ink. A 2019 NIJ report warns 20% of pleas twist. Tony's nabbed in a rush. The snag digs deep. Tony spills to cops. "Boss is Rico," he names loud. PD nods with good. 3 years stick. They shake on it that night. Nate confirms it fast. Rico runs it. He backs Tony with a nod. Cops skip the chase. Deal's enough. They lean on the small fry's word. A 2021 ABA stat cuts. 25% of snitches shift. Tony's deal teeters on edge. "Law's a trap here," Nate's voice fades. "Did they ever plan to keep it?" So Tony's caged in Phoenix. Deal's 3 years glows. Nate's Rico echoes in the dark. Was it a clean bust or a baited hook, tossing trust to the wind? A 2018 registry stat stings. 30% of pleas wobble. Promises lead wrong paths. Nate flips for less. Tony's the fall, he grins. PD turns a blind eye. Did law fail him or just play rough, breaking a deal they wrote? One pact slips off. Stick with me now. This tale's unraveling raw. So Tony Ruiz sits locked. Phoenix dust clings tight. Nate Hill's word twists his fate. It's September 2017 still. Nights hum with heat. PD banks on Tony's plea fast. Tony swears he's small. Rico's the boss. He spills with a shaky voice. Nate backs it up. Tony's low fry. He tells cops with a grin. Days turn to weeks. Trial sets for March. 3 years starts to fade. Ever wonder how law bends deals? A snitch flips, trust burns to ash. Tony's world shrinks quick. Cell walls close in. Rico echoes through the dark. Nate hits the station. "Tony's not it," he swears with a slick nod. Cops nod to him. Deal holds tight. They brush Tony's fear off cold. Tony's mom calls in. He's no kingpin. PD says, please enough flat. A 2020 DOJ stat warns, 15% of deals flop. Tony's pack teeters on lies. Law's a beast here. Nate bangs loud. Did they ever mean to keep it? Here's the hook tight. Tony's sting hits hard. September 5th pins him in a flash. 3 years glows bright. Name Rico, he says. Cops lock it with ink quick. Nate points up high. Big fish swim, he swears to PD that night. PD logs it weak. Tony's our guy. They lean on his shaky word. A 2019 NIJ stat bites, 20% of pleas twist. Rico fades to dust now. Did they ditch the deal or just play rough, pinning Tony with a trap? The scene paints grim. Phoenix's camelback glows faint. Shop lot hums in dry air. Tony clocks out late. September 4th ends. Sting cracks at 10 p.m. sharp. Nate's in the van. Tony's small, he says. Cops nab with, "You're done." Tony caves to pressure. "I'll talk," he nods. 3 years sounds like gold. Ever notice how law loves yes, a no fights, drowned by a quick handshake? Phoenix's 200 busts hum, Tony's one catch, Nate's Rico hits a wall. The plot thickens slow, Tony digs deeper, Rico runs it, he swears to cops. Mom begs the PD, check his story, they say, deal's solid every call. Nate flips for less, Tony's the fall. He grins with a cold stare. Cops skip the hunt, plea trumps all. They lean on the small fries spill. A 2021 ABA stat cuts, 25% of snitches shift. Tony's hope frays thin now. Nate's truth bends fast, law's ears shut. Did they care to chase Rico? The buzz grows in Phoenix. Nate walks free. Tony's down, he laughs to streets. Tony's mom joins in. They lied to him. Her voice cracks with pain loud. PD holds its line. Plea seals it. They stonewall every pushback fast. Neighbor heard a meet. Not Tony's voice, she adds. Cops wave it off quick. A 2018 registry stat stings. 30% of pleas wobble. Tony's deal feels off still. Law's a machine here. Nate's yes wins. 3 years fades to dust now. March 2018 creeps close. Tony's trial nears. Rico haunts in the dark still. Was it a clean grab or a dirty play tossing Tony to the wolves? PD's 200 busts need wins. One loud yes fits. Nate's word twists the knife. Did law fail him or just play cheap, breaking a deal they sold? Stay with me now. This pact burns raw. The truth's clawing its way up. March 2018 slams down. Tony Ruiz's trial hits. Phoenix courthouse buzzes with stakes. Prosecutor Lynn Tate charges. Tony's plea proves it. She leans on his own words. Tape rolls Tony's Rico. Jury shifts fast. He sits with a blank stare. PD's Mark Cole fights. Deal broke. He pleads with a shaky voice now. Lynn smirks at him. Please the star. Judge Alan Pierce nods slow. Ever wonder how law twists trust? A deal fades. Guilt drops on a lie. Lynn builds it tight. Tony named Rico. She plays tape on repeat loud. Tony's mom takes stand. They tricked him, she swears with tears in eyes. Lynn cuts her off. Plea trumps all. Jury leans to Tony's own spill. Mark calls Nate up. Tony's small fry, he testifies with steady grit. A 2020 DOJ stat stings. 15% of deals flop. Pierce squints at the snitch. Nate holds his ground. Rico's free, Lynn grins. Tony's enough, wins out. The tension spikes high. Mark pulls deal log. 3 years promised. He shows hard. Lynn jumps in sharp. Please louder. She buries it with a smirk now. Pierce bangs his gavel. Stick to tape. He keeps trial on Lynn's track tight. Tony's Rico glows dim. I trusted them, Mark begs. Jury stares at tape's words. Ever notice how law loves yes, a no fights, drowned by a quick deal? Phoenix's 200 busts hum, Tony's one fall, Nate's Rico hits a wall. A twist breaks through, Nate grabs Mike. "I flip too," he shouts to all now. Lynn fires back fast. "Tony's the catch." She paints him as the kingpin. Pierce narrows his eyes. "Order in here." He cuts Mark's push short quick. Jury whispers in rows. "Tape sounds sure." Nate's no fades to ash fast. A 2019 NIJ stat bites, 20% of pleas twist, Tony's fate teeters on trust. "Law's a beast now," Mark's voice cracks. "Did they ever chase Rico at all?" The climax slams hard. Lynn drops Tony's plea. "He confessed." She locks it loud. Jury gasps in sync. Tony slumps low. Mark yells, "Check the deal." Lynn pulls sting cam. "Tony's in frame." She ties it with a grin now. Pierce nods to her. Plea weighs heavy. He rules with a steady hand fast. A 2021 ABA stat cuts. 25% of snitches shift. Nate's Rico dies cold quick. Tape's yes takes it. Mark's fight burns. Tony's hope sinks to black. Truth spills out raw. Mark digs deeper. Deal was 3. He begs for proof now. Lynn shuts it down. "Please, enough." She buries doubt with a wave fast. Pierce backs her up. Trial's on track. He keeps Tony in the dock tight. Mark points to gaps. "No Rico, just Tony." Jury clings to Tape's call. Ever wonder why law runs blind? A deal screams yes trumps it all. A 2018 registry stat warns 30% wobble hard. Tony's case feels off still. Day 5 wraps tight. Pierce grips his gavel. Lynn's guilty rings. Mark's pleas fade out. Jury set with 12, 6 men, 6 women, Phoenix locals soaked in news. Nate sits in back. "They screwed him." His voice cracks with the weight now. Did Tony's plea trap him or law play dirty, rushing a man to fall? Stay with me here, this trial's end cuts. The truth's clawing its way up. Day 6 ignites in Phoenix. Tony Ruiz's trial peaks. Courthouse hums with final stakes. Lynn Tate seals it tight. Tony's plea proves guilt. She slams Tape one last time. Jury nods to her. Rico echoes loud. He stares with a hollow gaze. Mark Cole fights back. "Deal broke," he begs with a fading voice now. Lynn smirks at Pierce. "Please, King," she says. Gavel waits for the drop. Ever wonder how law twists? Yes, a deal dies, guilt lands on trust. Lynn doubles down fast. "Tony locked it in." She leans on his own words. Mark pleads with grit. "Check the 3. Jury clings to Lynn's sharp tape. Lynn waves it off. "Please the win." Pierce nods with a steady hand. Jury steps out slow. 4 hours drag on. Phoenix holds its breath tight. A 2020 DOJ stat bites. 15% of deals flop. They're back with guilty loud. Tony's world caves in. 10 years drop. Nate's Rico fades to ash. The sting cuts deep. March 20th hits. Tony's caged with "They lied" unheard. Mark begs for review. 3 was promised. Lynn shrugs with case closed cold. Pierce signs it off. Verdict stands firm. 10 years lock Tony in gray. Nate walks the streets. Tony took it. He grins with a free stride. A 2019 NIJ stat warns 20% of pleas twist. Tony's trust pays the price. Law's yes rules now. Mark's fight dies. Did they ever mean the deal? Fallout spreads in Phoenix. Mom mourns at home. "They trapped him," she cries loud. Nate fades to dust. Rico's still out. He laughs to a deaf crowd. Lynn climbs her ladder. Win's a win. She brushes dust off her hands. Community buzzes low. "Tony's innocent," they whisper. PD stays stone-faced still. A 2021 ABA stat cuts. 25% of snitches shift. Nate's Rico rots away fast. Law's a beast here. 10 years grind. Phoenix buries its doubt deep. The twist lingers raw. 2019 sees no change. Tony's appeal stalls with no cash. Mark digs for proof. Deals on paper. He begs courts to look again. Pierce shuts it down. Trial's done. He keeps Tony in the cage tight. A 2018 registry stat stings. 30% wobble hard. Tony's case feels off still. Mom prays every night, bring him home. Mark fights a lost war now. Was it Lynn's game or Law's trick pinning Tony with a broken yes? So the deal got broke. Tony's down for 10. Nate's Rico echoes in vain. Lynn says guilty loud. Mark says wait. Law picks the please quick call. Phoenix's 200 busts hum. One man falls hard. Justice runs on shaky trust. Did they fail Tony or just play dirty, tossing him to the wolves? You call it now, fair or foul. This one's raw to chew slow. Hey, if this hooks you, smash that like or skip if it's not your vibe. Comment your take below. Deal or Nate? Who's the real break here? Subscribe for more heat, Judge. It's got twists. More tales coming your way fast. Share this with a friend. They'll feel it. Hit our last video too now. Stay sharp out there. Question the yes. We're out till next time drops.